Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna have a look at how I started trading, and let's go. Alright guys, here we are on the first page of my trading history, and believe it or not, the first trade I've ever made was actually me being scammed. Fuck my life. And yeah, it was back in the days in 2013 when the first skins came out, and I actually got a drop which was a P2000 Scorpion factory new, and back then it was worth like 15 bucks, so really expensive for a skin. And at this time I was not really into trading or skins, so I didn't really know what to do with it, and I was also not very interested in skins. So a guy sent me a trade offer telling me that I gonna receive 20 bucks if I accept the trade, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of money. And I accepted the trade and I did not receive my money. So I got scammed, I fell for it, really dumb from my side, but at the same time I didn't really care about it. Well, nowadays I could slap myself for this action here, very dumb. But at least I learned from it and I never got scammed again so far. So in the following weeks I became interested into skins and I opened a lot of cases and started trading a little bit in smaller amounts. For example, this my actually first trade, a 5.7 case Haunted Battle Scarred for 2 cases, and I think back then cases were way more expensive, and I also traded like a Glock Candy Apple for an M4 Guardian. Like that's just impressive because a candy apple is like 50 cents nowadays and a guardian is $5. And yeah, back in the days it was different. And I also got a little bit addicted in CSGO launch betting and spent a lot of money there. And I was betting on CSGO launch for a very long time, like close to a year, and I won some stuff, but I also lost a lot of money and a lot of skins. And at the end I lost it all and I decided to stop with it, and that is the time when I started actual trading. And I think this is where my active trading career started on November 2nd, 2014, with trading a P2000 Amber Fade for a USP Stainless factory new. It was a small upgrade, but it was profit, and I kept going. And yeah, it was a pretty easy time for trading because you could simply send a lot of offers and somebody would accept. So I sent a lot of offers for the items I wanted to have with small amount of profit, like 10 cents per trade, and somebody accepted. So I simply traded 1 for 1 until I worked my way up. And this way I was even able to receive bigger items like an M4 Asimov or a StatTrak M4 Guardian, and at this time they were pretty expensive. And here we have a pretty funny trade because I traded an M4 Cyrex for a Desert Eagle Blaze, and back then it was basically the same value, but nowadays the Cyrex is like worth $6 and the Desert Eagle Blaze is $60 to $65. So yeah, it's crazy how the price developed, and at the same time I traded the Eagle Blaze for another Cyrex, field tested this time, and yeah. On November 22nd I reached an AK Vulcan field tested, and that means that I worked my way up from like a USP Stainless and a USP Guardian to an AK Vulcan in just about 3 weeks. And with that Vulcan I made my very first key trade, and with those keys I bought myself another gun, sold it for a little bit of profit, bought myself another gun, sold it for 1 key profit, and I kept on key trading until I could buy myself my first knife, which was a flip knife scorched, field tested for a few keys on November 27th. So I got myself my first knife in less than a month of trading, and I think that's pretty impressive. And basically in the following time I kept on key trading and I made a lot of profit with quick selling those skins and knives. And I traded a lot and I made so much profit that already on April 5th I got my very first Bayonet Tiger Tooth and I traded it for a Karambit Slaughter. And that Karambit Slaughter is a very special knife for me because I was very dumb and very lucky to deposit it on CSGO Jackpot, and I won a lot of stuff like a $3,000 pot, and we also have a video for that on this channel, so make sure to check it out. It was pretty intense. And yeah, are you ready for it guys? Look at that trade offer, holy shit. That was the biggest pot I've ever won in my whole life, and I won it together with a few friends. Holy shit, like so many knives and so many skins. That was insane. It was a crazy day. I was screaming like shit, but at the same time I could have lost everything that I received so far. So yeah, it was dumb, but I was also really lucky, and I will never do it again, that's for sure. And yeah guys, that's basically how I started trading, and it could have ended at some point with this jackpot, but happily it didn't, so I kept on trading with keys, and I made a lot of profit until today. And yeah guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'm also interested in hearing how you started trading, so make sure to leave a comment, and I see you in the next video. Bye.